Hello, welcome to problem solving using C course. In this video, one of the important topic with respect to decision making in C using a if-else statement. So that if you want to take a multiple decision or two-way decision, you wanted to use the if-else statement. If-else statement. So if-else statement is a two branch decision making statement. If condition is true, then true part will be executed, or else false part will be executed, right? In this case, else is a keyword, right? So syntax of if else is like this: if condition, the condition is true, the true part will be executed. If condition is false, else part will be executed. Then correspondingly you can write a flow chart, right? Look at it. So condition, diamond decision I have taken here, the condition has taken. If condition is true, this part will be executed. If condition is not true, the false part will be executed. The two-way path, a two-way branch decision making statement. Okay, hope you understand this concept. Just it is, if you want to execute two block of statement, that is a two-way of taking a decision. In order to execute two-way of decision, always use the if else statement. Okay, let us see some of the example. So to write a program to print positive or negative number using a if else statement. So example is like this: any number if you want to give, that number, when you say it is a number is positive, which is greater than 0, then that number is positive. Whenever the number is less than 0, that number is negative. This will be positive. How do you write it? As usual, you have to start with the preprocessor, then main statement, that will be the entry point of your C program. Then you have to declare one of the number which you want to store the read it from the user point, right? That is a number you have declared as a integer, and enter that number, you read it and store it in a variable. Then you have to check the condition. If condition is greater than equal to 0, then true. If it is a number, whatever the number you have given here, a is greater than equal to 0, that is a positive number. Print the positive number. Given number is positive. Else, if at all it is a false, that will be false. The negative, it will print the negative number. Okay. So look at the output. I have given a number is 5. That 5 is positive number. If you would have given the number as negative, which is less than the 0, then this part will be executed. I hope you understood this problem. Let us jump to the one more problem. So write a program to print odd or even number using a else statement, if else statement. As usual, you have to start with the preprocessor, void main, and can read one of the number, can int a and enter that number, read it and store it in one of the variable which we are declared as integer. Then you have to test this number. You have to check the condition. The condition is here. So whatever the number you are, divide by the moderate operator by 2. If we get the remainder is 0, then this part will be true. So even number, that is an even number. Whenever that number is divided by 2, you will get the remainder as a 0. That number is even number. If remainder is other than 0, then this part will become false, the condition is become false, that given number is odd. Okay, else part will be executed. Right, look at the some of the example I have given here. If we divide this 12 by 2, that is remainder percentage moderate operator, you will get the remainder is 0, then even number. If I would have given that number as 11, remainder is not 0, you will get which is not equal to 0, then given number is odd. Right? So the second example, how do you use the if else statement in a given program? So effectively can use it. Let us see one more problem which you can find out the largest number from given two numbers using if else. As usual, the preprocessor entry point of the program void main, then declare the two numbers A and B and read it from the user, right? This will be the input taken from the user, right? Then you have to test this. You have to check the condition A greater than B, then A is a largest number. A is a largest number. If at all it is become false, so A is not greater than B, B would be B is the largest, or else you can test two way, right? If A less than B, then B is the largest number. Have used the multiple if statement. Here it is not else statement I have used it. I use only if statement. In this place, so if you want to replace this multiple if statement, you can use the else. You can use it. So write only this much, it is enough. So here using only simple if statement, write it like this. Okay, hope you understood this concept. When you go for, you can also use a simple if and in place of else, but in order to avoid this, so it will increase the complexity. We'll check only two branches, two decision, either one or two, it has to execute. Okay, so you can, in that way you can use the if else is the best way in order to use the if statement. If you have one way of condition check, you have to use the simple if statement. If you want to check the two-way decision condition, so then you have to use the if else. So we'll see another, right? We have seen that as a if statement. How to use the if else also? Look at this, which is also same, but there are second if I would have used it in the previous program, I'll replace by else part, right? Look at this. So this is a way you can write in a different situation, use this if else statement, right? The answer remains same, right? So in another way, right, I have given one note for you people. If body of if contains only one statement, this curly opening and closing are not mandatory. Opening and curly braces are not mandatory, right? If body of if contains more than one statement, then you have to use the curly braces opening and closing compulsorily. Look at this. This is a single statement. Within this if statement body, you need not to put the curly brace, right? Both are same. Look at this. Both are same. If you have more than one statement, try to execute after condition, then you have to use the curly brace. Okay. So with this, I'll wind up the video here. If you have any doubt, please you have to comment in comment box. Please subscribe and encourage us. Thank you.